From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, that snow that we had ended up being tornadoes down in the deep southeast. Again, we're missing storms, not by far. Of course, we had the January 2nd storm. It's off to the east right now. But it started out with severe weather across the Fort Smith areas. We had our storm trackers out, and then we had our snow sweeping across the areas of far northeast Oklahoma, just north and east of Tulsa. And then we had the tornado warnings that were in effect down in there, just really from Birmingham to the south near Selma, Alabama, and we have 6 fatalities so far, and then those storms have died down. But again, it has not been a good night or afternoon in Alabama. As far as what's going on around here, conditions have been better with the storm system showing up is not really all that bad as far as what's happening. Snow, that's a lot better than tornadoes. And so just north of Claremore, Lacey O'Brien had to wake up with some light snow on the ground. And then over around the Miami area, Dottie had a little bit more snow, and you see the road is clear because the temperatures of the road were pretty good, so no complaints there. And as far as rainfall, we're getting dry again. And so this sends a quarter inch of rain, pushing a month now across areas from Tulsa to the west. And I mean, when you get way west, 2 months, and then you get up to 4 months. It's just like ridiculous how little rain has fallen even out there. And of course, it's a dry time of the year, and we still have our drought going on. We've talked about this since basically July, and so it's serious drought, though. That's the thing. We call it exceptional, and there's pockets of that across our viewing area, and that goes back up into southern Kansas. So a lot of not good things. So this storm system that swept across the area still has some clouds associated with it in far northeast Oklahoma. It hasn't totally cleared. Another storm system in California. There's just a line of these storms that are still coming our way. And then, of course, we have the cold air mass right now. So that cold air is finally pushed farther to the south where Dallas isn't like in the 80s. They had to cool off today. We're down to 44 there. And we're down to 29 at this point. Really cold up to the north. Some of that cold air will continue to funnel in tomorrow. So it'll be chilly yet tomorrow, even though we have sunshine, light winds. Next system that's on the California coast will be in here on Sunday night into Monday morning. We've increased the chance of showers just a little bit. And then there's another system behind that. That one will be coming through on Wednesday and Tuesday night into Wednesday. So it's going to be interesting to see if it's going to have time to develop enough rain and thunderstorms here, if it'll be off to the east. Once again, it's a very powerful storm system. So these are lined up, and that's why we're going to be affected by them. And then the one coming in around Saturday or Sunday, that's a colder storm system, better chance of maybe some snowflakes associated with that one for many of us. Now, the trend here as we end January and get into February is going to be going away from the warming weather to near normal to colder weather. So as we start to head in that direction, we are going to be talking about conditions that are favorable for, unfortunately, some really cold air toward the end of the month, right as we go into February. Right now, we're looking at temperatures that are cold. 29. Light north-northwest winds. A lot better than it was this morning when the wind was howling. But we have fallen in the 20s to 30s across much of the area. Overall, tomorrow morning will be a frosty start for many folks. We'll be down in the low to mid-20s. Several areas if you're south will be in the mid-20s. And then Friday's highs here for tomorrow afternoon in the 40s. Not saying a whole lot. Saturday's better. We'll be in the 50s. Winds will pick up late in the afternoon. And then on Sunday, we'll be in the 60s. Clouds will be on the increase. And for Martin Luther King Day, a lot of kids are going to be off, the parade going on, and temperatures will be in the 60s again. So it doesn't look too bad there. All right, so we're looking at 25 as we go in the morning, 39 around noontime. So again, it's not a whole lot of sun for you guys that are further east of Tulsa. That could be a problem. We'll be in the 40s with some sun around Tulsa, but you need a jacket through the afternoon even though the winds are light. And then you can see that the weekend is looking good. And then to next week, that storm chance Tuesday and Wednesday, another chance maybe by Saturday. There's your 9-day planner. We'll be right back.